The beautiful quotes by Ehsan Sehgal. 1. Accuracy, whether as a rule of nature or habit, defines and describes the reality of status. 2. One's conduct illustrates and reflects its character and way of life. 3. I have not the weapons nor I appreciate it since that cause the unnatural death. Indeed, I hold the prayer, the path of all prophets, from which breezes love, life, and peace. 4. One may define the world as a place, where one works and struggles, and other one benefits and enjoys from it. 5. One may reach everywhere, with its resources and power, however, not the heart. 6. I am not representative of any state, however, I am representative of humanity, justice, love, and peace. 7. Poetry is a honey of language, the beauty of heart, and cultivation of mind. Retain its beauty and value. 8. Each step and breath of life hold the dream, hope, and risk, which everyone has to cross through that, to embrace success or failure. 9. Dog's loyalty is incomparable among all the creatures on earth. 10. If you stay on your raging aspect and prospect as authentic and valid, consequently, solution and success never come into reality. 11. Love mirrors, and validates the humanity to be human. Indeed it is an authentic, and a natural recital. 12. What describes the merit, for a review of any subject and object, among color, creed, status, language, talent, and skill or just money, and connections? 13. Intentionally or suddenly, falling in love, defines a natural phenomenon, however, to hold, and perpetuate it is a challenging task. 14. Since my birth, I have been waiting, for tomorrow, to come, indeed, it is the longest discomfort, for waiting still. 15. My love holds only one goal, and it is, just love, nothing else. 16. A senior person indeed can fall in love, however, it may risk grave repercussions. 17. Love automatically lands on the sweet feeling and the beautiful heart, wherever and whenever it feels. 18. It is difficult to figure out that the heart love sign is, for whom, when it is visible, for the public. 19. An idiot can be acceptable and bearable, however, not its idiocy. 20. Christmas, fragrance is the birth of truth, composure, love, and humanity. However, the majority of people celebrate without filling that conception. 21. Today's love has become automated and scheduled, especially on the platforms of social media since one requires not to be present there. 22. Indeed yes, I read you regularly, however, I cannot define it, why? 23. I wish I could stamp your lipstick on my lips upon this Christmas. Despite that, Merry Christmas. 24. It is vexatious or gracious that you are still single, not signal. 25. Whatever one writes, the fact of its ambition or motive is, to become renowned and eminent. 26. Love can soften and plough out all sorts of deprivations, from heart and mind. 27. Receiving the award, prize, or certificate from an inauthentic figure is an utter insult, for the recipient. 28. Decide your life, as your wishes, and values, not the offer, and order of others, it is slavery. 29. I never hold motives and conditions, I just realize and recognize the talent and appreciate that, whenever and wherever, I feel that, without distinction. 30. Jealousy first, burns the conduct, then ethics and knowledge, which causes the smoke of darkness, consequently, the victim of it, realizes nothing. 31. Conditions draw a line of distance between purity of heart and decision of the mind. As a result, trade prevails and love fails. 32. The gun cannot change hatred, it exceeds that since it is itself hatred. Breeds respect and love, to surpass and eradicate it. 33. The empty-handed person cannot gamble, similarly, a person, having no vision, executes nothing. 34. A surprise can become a preternatural and lovely prize. 35. All categories of writers never become tired and retired. 36. Trust upon yourself is such stamina of confidence that opens a doorway, which nears the success of life. 37. Your writing and discourse define your level of discipline, guidance, and knowledge. 38. I refrain from the way of dicey and precarious politics and diplomacy since I breathe within such pillars of truth, respect, and love dynasty, not the White House. 39. 1. Who lives, as a truth of rose, it may place the rose anywhere, it breathes perfume, even if one scatters the rose, indeed it will split into leaves, however, it will still flow its fragrance. 40. The social media love affair is, as one makes a bet in a casino, with all risks. Indeed, the result speaks its reality itself. 41. It is a moral collapse that one sells oneself, to victimize someone else. 42. What is a real richdom? It is that learn to give, not to take. 43. The true love's essence is the sacrifice, and it is life. 44. God may forgive your 99 mistakes upon your one best deed, whereas, the people never forgive you, on your one fault, even knowing your 99 best things. 45. Politics may cause, as a death verdict upon love feeling since the fire and water cannot stay in one place. 46. The clouds and thunder cannot surpass sun and its shine, similarly, the ignorance fails to prevail upon knowledge. 47. Never build and drive your life, to break the rights of others since it defines a crime of conscience too. 48. Love with the mind collapses, without notice. 49. The conduct and action define one's character since it executes a way of life that establishes the quality and system of society. 50. The world is full of such people, who execute religion and moral values as obstructive and perverse, to legitimate their wrongdoings.